Previously on the diary.
Jessica told me her dad had worked for a construction company. Her mom lost all hope and left.
She sat right in front of me and was fully focused on Bobby. She threw herself at Bobby and kissed him. I interrupted. Bobby looked stunned, overwhelmed with arousal, totally into it, like the primitive high school APEs. Bobby, the idiot, thinks he's shaman enchantedly in love with her. Ugh! For the past week, he's been coming to Jessica's house looking for me because he hasn't been able to find her. And now, because we're identical twins, he's trying to replace her with me. Very romantic. We crashed head-on at full speed on Jessica's side. Dear Jessica, you are alive, but you're not conscious. And I know that you probably want to rest here for a while, but I need you to fight now more than ever because I just heard the doctor say that if you don't get better in the next 12 hours, they will have to amputate your legs above the knee. If you can hear me, please keep fighting. Come on, Jessica. Just one more push. I don't know how to help you with this one. I'm all out of tricks.
The following takes place on June 13, 2015.
Dear Diary, Jessica's dad has been very worried for Jessica's well-being. He's visited her every day since the accident. But the thing that worries him the most, even if he doesn't come out and say it, is how much all of this will cost him. Money problems have always been one of the recurrent guest stars in their show. Jessica has insurance, but for all the things she has been through, there will be a copay that will fall in his lap, and it will be rough. 2 days ago, Jessica's doctor said she would lose both legs above the knee, and I pleaded with her to make an effort. I don't know if she heard me or not, but I think she did. In my heart, I know she did everything she could. 3 doctors from other hospitals came to look at her case before those crucial 12 hours passed. They discussed the case with her doctor, they argued back and forth the options between them, they tried different things, and they saved her legs. Collectively, the efforts of everyone saved her legs. One of these doctors even talked to Jessica's dad about the possibility to pick up their check once everything is done. This isn't unusual at all. Sometimes in medical practice, depending on the case, if it piques the doctor's interest somehow, they'll choose to do these things for the benefit of their research. But Jessica's case wasn't rare at all. So why did these doctors show up and save the day? Well, after talking to Jessica, I felt like I couldn't just sit around and wait to find out what would happen. And so I remembered Bobby Wolf from House Hitler and his Foot Clan. So I did some research online and then called Bobby and told him what happened to Jessica. I asked him if he could pay a visit to some of the other larger hospitals from the nearest city searching for certain doctors that I found on the internet to be the most recognized in their fields. I asked him to persuade them to look at Jessica's case, and that time was of the essence. Bobby agreed to do this for me, but it didn't come cheap. His first question was, "How far do you want me to go when persuading these doctors?" I said, "Do what you have to, but save Jessica's legs. I don't want to know the details." Then he named his price. "You and I are going to have some insane make-out session." I replied, "No hooking up, just making out." He negotiated terms. "For how long?" To which I said, "Contingent to her legs being saved. What sounds good to you?" He immediately said, "1 night." So I laughed. For a night of making out? You better save her legs and make one of the doctors pay the bill. Ta-da! Love C.